Culture Vulture, 13th to April 19th, 2024. Welcome to Culture Vulture, your guide to the week's entertainment from an alternative standpoint. Music is by Tim Bragg and selections and writing are by Pat Harrington. Highlights this week include 1973 film Papillon, which chronicles the gripping tale of Henri Charrière, played by Steve McQueen, a safecracker unjustly imprisoned for life in French Guiana. Dark Waters, the 2019 American legal thriller dramatizing Robert Bilott's case against the chemical manufacturing corporation DuPont after they contaminated a town with unregulated chemicals. And Cobain, Moments That Shook Music, a documentary on BBC Two examining his tragic death.
Saturday, the 13th of April 2024. Sweet Charity, 1969, 1:20 p.m. BBC Two. Sweet Charity, 1969, is a vibrant and energetic musical film that captures the essence of 1960s New York City with its catchy songs, lively dance numbers, and charismatic performances. Directed by Bob Fosse and starring Shirley MacLaine in the titular role, the film follows the romantic misadventures of Charity Hope Valentine, a dance hall hostess with a heart of gold. MacLaine shines in her portrayal of Charity, bringing both vulnerability and charm to the character as she navigates the ups and downs of love and life in the big city. One of the film's standout features is its memorable musical numbers, choreographed by Bob Fosse himself. From the iconic Big Spender to the exuberant Rich Man's Frug, each song and dance sequence is expertly crafted and adds depth to the storytelling. Fosse's innovative choreography, characterized by its precision and sensuality, is particularly evident in the film's dance scenes, which are both visually stunning and emotionally resonant. While Sweet Charity received mixed reviews upon its initial release, it has since gained a cult following for its infectious energy, stylish direction, and Shirley MacLaine's captivating performance. With its blend of humor, romance, and spectacle, Sweet Charity remains a timeless classic that continues to entertain audiences with its irresistible charm and toe-tapping music. Hombre, 1967, 3:35 p.m. Talking Pictures. Hombre, 1967, is a gripping Western film directed by Martin Ritt and starring Paul Newman in the titular role. Set against the backdrop of the Arizona frontier, the film follows John Russell, a white man raised by Apaches, who finds himself caught between two worlds when he inherits a boarding house and is forced to confront the racism and prejudice of the townspeople. Newman delivers a powerful performance as the stoic and morally upright hombre, whose quiet strength and determination make him a compelling protagonist. The film's strength lies in its exploration of complex themes such as identity, justice, and morality. As Hombre grapples with his own sense of belonging and the injustices faced by Native Americans, the audience is forced to confront uncomfortable truths about the darker aspects of American history. The supporting cast, including Frederick March, Diane Cilento, and Richard Boone, delivers strong performances, adding depth and nuance to the narrative. With its gritty realism, strong character development, and thought-provoking social commentary, Hombre stands as a standout example of the Western genre. Martin Ritt's skillful direction and Paul Newman's magnetic presence elevate the film beyond its traditional trappings, resulting in a timeless classic that remains relevant in its exploration of race, identity, and the human condition. Kurt Cobain, Moments That Shook Music, 9:25 p.m. BBC Two. This documentary commemorates the 30th anniversary of Kurt Cobain's passing. The program utilizes powerful and unseen archive footage to demystify the tragic moment when the Nirvana frontman took his own life. When Nirvana Came to Britain, 10:10 p.m. BBC Two. When Nirvana Came to Britain is a documentary that delves into the special relationship between the iconic rock band Nirvana and the United Kingdom. The documentary sheds light on how, between 1989 and 1994, Nirvana introduced a new and exciting brand of rock music to the UK, significantly impacting the musical landscape of the time and influencing a generation of British youth. The show features unseen archive footage and interviews with key figures, including Dave Grohl and Chris Novoselic. It explores the role Britain played in paving the way for Nirvana's success and the lasting impact they had on music and culture.
Sunday, the 14th of April 2024. Spartacus, 1960, 5:15 p.m. ITV4. Spartacus, 1960, directed by Stanley Kubrick and starring Kirk Douglas in the titular role, is a sweeping epic that not only tells the story of a slave rebellion in ancient Rome but also serves as a powerful allegory for the social and political struggles of its own time. Set against the backdrop of the Roman Republic, the film explores themes of oppression, freedom, and the inherent dignity of every individual. Through its depiction of the slave uprising led by Spartacus, the film highlights the inherent injustice of systems that dehumanize and exploit certain segments of society for the benefit of the few. One of the most striking aspects of Spartacus is its resonance with the political climate of the 1950s, particularly the era of McCarthyism and the Red Scare. The film's portrayal of Spartacus as a charismatic leader fighting against a tyrannical regime draws clear parallels to the struggle against authoritarianism and the fight for civil rights and individual freedoms. Kirk Douglas, who also produced the film, was known for his progressive views and his willingness to challenge the status quo, making Spartacus not just a historical epic but also a statement against the oppressive forces of its time. In many ways, Spartacus can be seen as a defiant response to the McCarthy era, with its themes of resistance and solidarity resonating deeply with audiences who were grappling with the repercussions of political repression and censorship. The film's climactic battle scenes and Spartacus's famous declaration, "I am Spartacus," became emblematic of the struggle for freedom and justice, inspiring generations of activists and revolutionaries. Despite facing censorship and controversy during its production, Spartacus ultimately triumphed as a timeless masterpiece that continues to captivate audiences with its powerful message of hope and defiance in the face of oppression. The Killers, 1964, 12:40 a.m. legend. The Killers, 1964, directed by Don Siegel and based on the short story by Ernest Hemingway, is a gritty and suspenseful crime thriller that delves into the dark underbelly of society, exploring ethical and social themes with a sharp and unflinching gaze. The film follows Johnny North, a former race car driver turned hitman, whose past catches up with him when a contract is put out on his life by a mysterious employer. As two professional killers close in on him, Johnny's life unravels, revealing the moral ambiguity and violence that lurk beneath the surface of everyday existence. At its core, The Killers is a meditation on the consequences of violence and the choices we make in the pursuit of power and ambition. Johnny's descent into a world of crime and corruption exposes the emptiness of a life lived without moral principles, as he confronts the ghosts of his past and grapples with the consequences of his actions. The film's portrayal of the criminal underworld is both chilling and compelling, offering a stark reminder of the human capacity for cruelty and betrayal. In addition to its exploration of moral ambiguity, The Killers also touches on broader social themes, including the disillusionment and alienation of post-war America. Set against the backdrop of a bleak and desolate landscape, the film reflects the anxieties and uncertainties of a society grappling with the aftermath of war and the erosion of traditional values. Through its portrayal of characters trapped in a cycle of violence and despair, The Killers serves as a powerful commentary on the darker aspects of the American dream, exposing the harsh realities that lie beneath the veneer of prosperity and success. Monday, the 15th of April 2024. Papillon, 1973, 9 p.m. 5 action. Papillon, 1973, directed by Franklin J. Schaffner and based on the autobiographical novel by Henri Charrière, is a riveting and harrowing tale of resilience, friendship, and survival in the face of injustice. Set in the brutal penal colonies of French Guiana, the film follows Henri Papillon Charrière, a wrongly convicted petty criminal, as he endures the horrors of imprisonment and embarks on a daring quest for freedom. Through Papillon's journey, the film explores profound social and political themes, shedding light on the cruelty and corruption inherent in the penal system and the human spirit's indomitable will to resist oppression. At its heart, Papillon is a searing indictment of institutionalized injustice and the abuse of power by those in authority. The film lays bare the dehumanizing conditions endured by prisoners in the penal colonies, where brutality and exploitation are the norm, and survival often depends on one's ability to endure suffering and maintain hope. Papillon's defiance in the face of relentless oppression serves as a potent symbol of resistance against tyranny and a reminder of the enduring power of the human spirit to overcome adversity. In addition to its exploration of the individual's struggle against oppression, Papillon also touches on broader political themes, including the injustices of colonialism and the plight of marginalized communities. Through its portrayal of the harsh realities faced by prisoners in French Guiana, the film highlights the systemic inequalities and abuses of power that persist in society, prompting viewers to confront uncomfortable truths about the nature of authority and the need for justice and compassion in the face of adversity. A Picture of Birmingham by Benjamin Zephaniah, 11 p.m. BBC 4. A Picture of Birmingham is a compelling documentary where poet Benjamin Zephaniah embarks on a poignant journey back to his birthplace, Birmingham. His mission: to compose a new poem that he will later recite on the streets of the city. During this introspective exploration, Zephaniah revisits significant places, including the approved school he attended as a child. The program offers a glimpse into the vibrant world of this renowned poet and captures the essence of Birmingham through his eyes. Nowhere Special, 2020, 11:15 p.m. BBC 2. Nowhere Special, 2020, directed by Uberto Pasolini, is a tender and emotionally resonant drama that explores themes of love, loss, and the bonds of family. The film follows John, a devoted single father played with heart-wrenching sincerity by James Norton, as he grapples with a terminal illness and prepares his young son, Michael, for life after his passing. With its understated storytelling and poignant performances, Nowhere Special offers a moving meditation on the power of parental love and the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. One of the film's greatest strengths lies in its intimate portrayal of the father-son relationship at its heart, which serves as the emotional anchor of the story. As John and Michael navigate their final days together, their bond deepens as they confront the inevitability of John's impending death and cherish the precious moments they have left. Norton delivers a powerhouse performance, capturing the quiet dignity and unwavering devotion of a father determined to provide for his son even in the face of his own mortality. At its core, Nowhere Special is a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of life and the importance of cherishing the time we have with loved ones. Through its heartfelt storytelling and authentic characters, the film celebrates the profound impact of parental love and the enduring legacy of those we hold dear. Nowhere Special is a deeply moving and emotionally resonant film that will leave audiences reflecting on the power of love and the preciousness of every moment shared with those we hold dear. Tuesday, the 16th of April 2024. Collateral, 2004, 10:50 p.m. Film 4. Collateral, 2004, directed by Michael Mann, is a gripping and intense thriller that unfolds over the course of one fateful night in Los Angeles. The film stars Tom Cruise as Vincent, a professional hitman, and Jamie Foxx as Max, a taxi driver unwittingly drawn into Vincent's deadly mission. As Vincent forces Max to drive him to various targets throughout the city, a tense game of cat and mouse ensues, culminating in a thrilling showdown that tests the limits of morality and survival. One of the film's strengths lies in its dynamic performances, with Cruise delivering a chilling portrayal of a cold and calculating killer, while Fox brings depth and vulnerability to his role as the reluctant hero. The chemistry between the two leads is electric, driving the narrative forward with palpable tension and suspense. Mann's stylish direction and atmospheric cinematography further heighten the film's sense of urgency, immersing viewers in the neon-lit streets of nighttime LA. Collateral is more than just a pulse-pounding action thriller, it's also a thought-provoking exploration of themes such as fate, morality, and the consequences of our choices. As the night wears on and the body count rises, Max is forced to confront his own complicity in Vincent's crimes, leading to a dramatic reckoning that challenges his sense of right and wrong. With its slick visuals, gripping storytelling, and powerhouse performances, Collateral is a standout entry in the genre that keeps audiences on the edge of their seats from start to finish. Dirty God, 2019, 11:15 p.m. BBC 2. Dirty God, 2019, directed by Sasha Polak, is a raw and powerful drama that shines a light on the challenges faced by individuals living with physical disfigurement in contemporary society. The film follows Jade, a young woman scarred by an acid attack, as she struggles to rebuild her life amidst judgment, stigma, and personal turmoil. Through Jade's journey, Dirty God explores important social themes such as beauty standards, self-acceptance, and the impact of trauma on mental health. One of the film's strengths lies in its unflinching portrayal of Jade's experiences, highlighting the pervasive discrimination and objectification faced by individuals with visible differences. As Jade navigates relationships with friends, family, and potential romantic partners, The film sheds light on the complexities of interpersonal dynamics and the ways in which societal attitudes towards physical appearance can shape one's sense of self-worth. Actress Vicky Knight delivers a poignant and nuanced performance as Jade, capturing the character's resilience and vulnerability with authenticity and empathy. Dirty God ultimately serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of empathy, compassion, and understanding in our interactions with others. By humanizing Jade's struggles and celebrating her strength and resilience, the film challenges viewers to confront their own biases and preconceptions about beauty and disability. With its powerful performances and sensitive handling of difficult subject matter, Dirty God is a compelling and thought-provoking exploration of identity, acceptance, and the universal desire for connection and belonging.
Wednesday, the 17th of April 2024. Glory, 1989, 9 p.m. Film 4. Glory, 1989, directed by Edward Zwick, is a stirring and poignant historical drama that tells the true story of the 54th Massachusetts Volunteer Infantry, one of the first all-black regiments to fight for the Union Army during the American Civil War. The film follows the experiences of Colonel Robert Gould Shaw, played by Matthew Broderick, as he leads the regiment into battle against the Confederacy, facing prejudice, discrimination, and adversity along the way. With its powerful performances, gripping battle scenes, and resonant themes of courage, sacrifice, and the fight for equality, Glory is a cinematic triumph that leaves a lasting impact on its audience. One of the film's greatest strengths is its portrayal of the bonds of brotherhood forged among the soldiers of the 54th, who overcome immense obstacles to prove their valor and bravery on the battlefield. Led by Denzel Washington in an Oscar-winning performance as Private Tripp, the soldiers of the 54th defy stereotypes and expectations, demonstrating their patriotism and dedication to the cause of freedom despite facing systemic racism and injustice. The film's depiction of their struggles and triumphs serves as a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Glory is not only a stirring war epic but also a poignant exploration of the ongoing struggle for civil rights and racial equality in America. Through its portrayal of the 54th Massachusetts and their contributions to the Union cause, the film highlights the often overlooked role of African American soldiers in shaping the course of history and fighting for the principles of freedom and justice. With its timeless message of hope, dignity, and the power of solidarity, Glory remains a cinematic masterpiece that continues to inspire and educate audiences around the world. Shoulder to Shoulder, remembered 10 p.m. BBC 4. Shoulder to Shoulder is a British television drama series that aired in 1974. It consists of 6 episodes, each lasting around an hour, and was produced by Verity Lambert for the BBC. The series dramatizes the history of the women's suffrage movement in Britain, focusing on the lives and struggles of key figures involved in the fight for women's rights. The title, Shoulder to Shoulder, is derived from a line in the suffragette anthem, The March of the Women, by Ethel Smith. The series explores the challenges faced by suffragettes as they campaigned for the right to vote, including social ostracism, police brutality, and imprisonment. It also delves into the internal conflicts within the movement, such as the divide between the militant suffragettes, who advocated for direct action, and the more moderate suffragists, who favored peaceful protest and lobbying. The cast of Shoulder to Shoulder includes notable British actresses such as Sian Phillips, Patricia Quinn, and Angela Down, who portray real-life suffragettes like Emmeline Pankhurst, Christabel Pankhurst, and Emily Davison, respectively. The series received critical acclaim for its accurate portrayal of historical events and its exploration of the personal sacrifices made by women in the pursuit of equality. Shoulder to Shoulder remains a landmark production in the representation of women's history on television, shedding light on a pivotal moment in the struggle for gender equality. Here Sian Phillips, Waris Hussein, and Moira Armstrong look back at the program. It's followed by several episodes. Monos, 2019, 1:05 a.m. C4. Monos, 2019, directed by Alejandro Lanz, is a visually stunning and emotionally intense film that plunges viewers into the heart of the Colombian wilderness, where a group of teenage guerrilla soldiers struggles to maintain order and control in the midst of chaos. The film explores themes of power, identity, and the brutality of war as the young soldiers grapple with their conflicting desires for autonomy and belonging. With its breathtaking cinematography, immersive sound design, and powerful performances, Monos, is a haunting and thought-provoking cinematic experience that lingers in the mind long after the credits roll. One of the film's greatest strengths lies in its ability to create a sense of claustrophobia and tension as the characters navigate the treacherous terrain of both the physical landscape and their own psyches. The remote mountaintop setting serves as a metaphor for the isolation and alienation experienced by the soldiers, who are cut off from the outside world and forced to confront their own inner demons. As the group descends into violence and madness, Monos becomes a harrowing meditation on the destructive power of unchecked authority and the human capacity for cruelty. At its core, Monos is a visceral and unflinching exploration of the human condition, revealing the complexities of human nature and the moral ambiguity of war. Through its depiction of the young soldier's struggles for power and control, the film raises important questions about the nature of violence, loyalty, and the search for meaning in a world ravaged by conflict. With its arresting imagery and haunting atmosphere, Monos is a cinematic tour de force that demands to be seen and savored.
Thursday, the 18th of April 2024. The Gorgon, 1964, 11:30 p.m. Legend. The Gorgon, 1964, directed by Terence Fisher, is a classic Hammer horror film that brings Greek mythology to life in a chilling tale of mystery and terror. Set in a small European village plagued by a series of gruesome murders, the film follows a determined doctor and a skeptical investigator as they unravel the sinister secrets behind the killings. With its gothic atmosphere, eerie cinematography, and iconic creature design, The Gorgon delivers plenty of thrills and scares for fans of classic horror cinema. One of the film's standout features is its imaginative reimagining of the ancient myth of the Gorgon, a monstrous creature with the power to turn its victims to stone. By transporting this legendary figure to a Gothic setting reminiscent of 19th-century Europe, the Gorgon creates a sense of dread and unease that permeates every frame. The film's slow-building tension and suspenseful pacing keep viewers on the edge of their seats, while its shocking twists and turns keep them guessing until the very end. In addition to its supernatural elements, the Gorgon also explores deeper themes of guilt, redemption, and the consequences of past sins. As the characters confront their own inner demons and grapple with the horrors of the past, the film delves into the darker aspects of human nature and the ways in which the sins of the past can come back to haunt the present. With its atmospheric setting, memorable creature design, and compelling storytelling, The Gorgon remains a timeless classic of the horror genre that continues to chill and thrill audiences to this day.
And finally, Friday the 19th of April 2024. Far from the Madding Crowd, 1967, 2:55 p.m. Film 4. Far from the Madding Crowd, 1967, directed by John Schlesinger, is a lush and sweeping adaptation of Thomas Hardy's classic novel that transports viewers to the picturesque English countryside of the Victorian era. The film follows the independent and headstrong Bathsheba Everdeen, played with grace and charisma by Julie Christie, as she navigates the complexities of love and relationships while managing her late uncle's farm. Against the backdrop of rural life, Bathsheba finds herself torn between three very different suitors: the steadfast shepherd Gabriel Oak, the dashing soldier Sergeant Troy, and the wealthy landowner William Boldwood. One of the film's greatest strengths lies in its rich character development and evocative portrayal of rural England, which immerses viewers in the beauty and brutality of country life. From the sweeping vistas of the countryside to the intimate moments shared between characters, Far from the Madding Crowd captures the timeless allure of Hardy's novel with breathtaking cinematography and a stirring musical score. Julie Christie delivers a standout performance as Bathsheba, infusing the character with both strength and vulnerability as she grapples with matters of the heart. Far from the Madding Crowd is a timeless tale of love, desire, and the pursuit of independence in a society bound by tradition and expectation. As Bathsheba navigates the complexities of romance and duty, the film explores themes of gender roles, social class, and the constraints of Victorian society with depth and nuance. With its compelling storytelling, exquisite performances, and sumptuous visuals, Far from the Madding Crowd remains a captivating and poignant adaptation that continues to enchant audiences with its timeless tale of passion and perseverance. Dark Waters, 2020, 11:05 p.m. BBC Two. Dark Waters, 2020, directed by Todd Haynes, is a gripping and timely legal thriller that exposes the shocking truth behind corporate greed and environmental pollution. Inspired by true events, the film follows corporate defense attorney Rob Bilott, portrayed with gravitas by Mark Ruffalo, as he uncovers evidence of toxic contamination in a small town's water supply linked to a powerful chemical corporation. As Bilott delves deeper into the case, he risks everything to hold the company accountable for its crimes and seek justice for the affected community. One of the film's greatest strengths is its unflinching portrayal of the human cost of environmental pollution and the devastating impact it has on the lives of ordinary people. Through its compelling narrative and powerful performances, Dark Waters sheds light on the systemic failures that allow corporate interests to take precedence over public health and safety. Ruffalo delivers a riveting performance as Bilott, capturing the character's determination and moral integrity as he confronts powerful adversaries and battles against seemingly insurmountable odds. Dark Waters is a stirring call to action that highlights the importance of holding corporations accountable for their actions and advocating for environmental justice. With its gripping storyline, nuanced character development, and thought-provoking themes, the film serves as a potent reminder of the urgent need to protect our planet and fight against the forces of greed and corruption. Dark Waters is not only a compelling legal drama but also a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity.